Hi, my name is Laura Diaz, and I chose the article by Karen Dresser, Dancing with the Dead Generations After the Holocaust, a fictional blog phenomenology and pedagogy of embodied post-Holocaust inherited memories via artography. The research question of this article, or study, was a thought experiment on the Holocaust through imagery, pedagogy, and memory. The researcher, as a non-survivor, wanted to know whether she could truly represent the Holocaust through her artwork, being a non-survivor. The rationale for her study was she wanted to know whether she could help her own classes to learn to make a difference in the world, and then she also wanted to see if she could put herself into action. The artistic media that the researcher used was a fictional journal blog of a second-generation high school teacher/artist named Eliza Shalem. She used the concepts of artography, which is an embodied art, open-ended thought process. She could make inquiries into sites of art and then had cross-curricular implications. The method that the researcher used to go about creating and collecting data was that, number one, she observed her own writing and art-making ritual. Number two, she dialogued with art making with pedagogical theory and post-Holocaust studies. She conversed with colleagues in the academic community concerning educational theories and ways of making meaning. And then she also examined her own beliefs about the Holocaust. The time frame that she presented for her study was a trimester. In the fictional blog, her character learns that she's pregnant, and so she follows the year of the pregnancy and correlates that to the academic school year trimester. No location was given, and there were also no collaborators on this research. The researcher accounted for validity and reliability by first questioning the many meanings of memories. She reflected first on a quote by Elie Wiesel, and then made references to Plato and Nietzsche. She visits postmodern Holocaust philosophers and writers who write about memory theories and how they have changed over the years. The researcher also referenced several Holocaust books about memories and imageries. The artistic creation that resulted from this research was a fictional blog. Unfortunately, you cannot view it on YouTube. The findings or results that the researcher gathered from this project was that, as the open-ended process of artography allows this philosophic thinking, it allowed her to grapple with her own experiences inside and outside of the classroom. It allowed it to intersect with her post-Holocaust art and research. The implications of the researcher offered to others about the results of the study is that she hopes to offer healing for the world through her insight on this post-generational Holocaust memories. The overall evaluation conclusion of the research was that she asked a lot of questions of herself. As a non-Holocaust survivor, could her art accurately represent what the Holocaust was? Could she be a carrier of the word even though she actually did not experience it herself? She did not leave any further directions for the reader. And in my own personal opinion, I believe that the art-based research was too broad. It was too philosophical for my own liking. As a mathematician, my first degree is in math, and so I want the data. I want to be able to see it, something more concrete. Though I did enjoy reading it, the blog idea to me seemed a little too far-fetched. Though I did appreciate reading her reflecting on, connecting the pregnancy to the trimester to what is she going to teach her child about the Holocaust? How will her child be impacted by this, by the imageries that her child will see? So once again, I appreciated the exposure to art-based research, but I do not feel that I would be using this type of research in my own studies. Thank you.